Shadow work is a transformative practice that delves into the unseen parts of our psyche, a concept introduced by psychologist Carl Jung. It's an inner journey where we uncover and confront the aspects of ourselves that we've neglected or rejected, traits, desires, and memories. This shadow encompasses not only negative elements but also unexpressed positive qualities. Engaging with our shadow is pivotal because it can unlock hidden potential and vitality, leading to authentic personal growth and better relationships. Confronting the shadow bridges our conscious and unconscious, paving the way for genuine self-evolution. This video will guide you through the shadow's intricacies and how it influences our lives. You'll find a structured method to interact with our shadow, aiming to illuminate a path for anyone eager to access the entirety of their psychological landscape. Let's navigate this journey with openness, acknowledging the full range of our being. The shadow, though concealed, is not a realm of dread but a fertile ground for self-realization and mastery. Join us as we embark on this enlightening path to self-discovery and holistic well-being. What is shadow work? Shadow work is a pivotal aspect of Jungian psychology, a process by which individuals confront and understand the unconscious parts of their psyche. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow to refer to the aspects of our personality that we, consciously or unconsciously, choose to reject and ignore. The shadow is not inherently malevolent. Instead, it encompasses everything that does not align with our self-imposed identity, including qualities that society may deem undesirable or that contradict our self-image. Historically, the notion of a shadow side to human nature has roots in many cultures and philosophies, often represented as the duality within the human condition. Jung's pioneering work brought this into a psychological framework, emphasizing that the shadow often holds the key to healing and wholeness. He believed that this part of our psyche, while hidden, influences our actions and relationships significantly. In terms of personal development, engaging with the shadow through shadow work is crucial for achieving self-awareness. It enables individuals to reconcile their inner conflicts and contradictions, leading to a more authentic and unified self. The process of shadow work can be challenging as it involves facing parts of ourselves that we have denied or suppressed. However, its role is vital as it paves the way for self-acceptance and can lead to profound transformations in how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. The origin of the shadow. The shadow begins to form early in our lives as we start to accept certain aspects of ourselves and reject others. During childhood, we are influenced by a myriad of external factors: parents, teachers, peers, and culture, all of which contribute to the shaping of our shadow. We receive explicit and implicit messages about what behaviors and traits are acceptable. As we strive for approval and love, we learn to adapt by disowning and suppressing traits that are deemed unacceptable by our societal and familial norms. Psychologically, this process is often an act of self-preservation. As children, we are adept at internalizing behaviors that secure emotional survival and social standing. The aspects of ourselves that are met with disapproval or punishment are pushed into the shadow. This repression is a defense mechanism that operates below the level of our conscious awareness. It is the psyche's way of managing what it perceives as threats to our sense of self and belonging. Over time, these rejected qualities do not vanish. They exist in the shadow, influencing our actions and choices in ways we may not consciously understand. The formation of the shadow is a natural part of psychological development, yet its presence can lead to internal disharmony and unexplained emotional responses. Recognizing and addressing the shadow is therefore an essential step toward achieving personal congruence and emotional maturity. Dear cosmic viewers, if you're finding value in our exploration of self-discovery through shadow work so far, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications for our latest videos. The importance of shadow work in personal growth. Shadow work is not merely a psychological exercise. It is a vital practice for mental health and overall well-being. By engaging with the shadow, individuals can reveal and resolve deep-seated fears, conflicts, and blockages that often lead to psychological distress. This work is integral to healing, as it uncovers the roots of behaviors that can cause personal turmoil and strain relationships. The integration of the shadow brings us closer to authenticity. When we recognize and accept our full selves, including the parts we've disowned or hidden, we live more wholly and truthfully. Our actions become more congruent with our true intentions and desires, leading to a sense of inner peace and alignment. Carl Jung believed that this integration is essential for individuation, the process of becoming an individual, and reaching the fullest expression of our unique selves. Modern psychology supports Jung's insights, linking shadow work to improved emotional intelligence and interpersonal relationships. As we become aware of the unconscious motivations behind our actions, we reduce the projections we place on others and increase our empathy. Understanding the shadow's impact allows for more genuine connections with others and fosters a compassionate acceptance of both ourselves and those around us. Identifying your shadow. Identifying one's shadow can be a subtle and complex process, as it involves recognizing qualities within oneself that have been suppressed or denied. Self-reflection is the first step. It requires honesty and courage to look inward and acknowledge thoughts and impulses that contradict our self-image. Journaling is a powerful tool in this journey, as it allows for private contemplation and can reveal patterns in thoughts and behaviors that point to the shadow's influence. Therapy, particularly with a professional trained in Jungian methods, provides a guided and safe space for shadow work. Therapists can facilitate the recognition and understanding of one's shadow through dialogue and interpretation of unconscious material. They can also help navigate the emotional difficulties that often arise during this process. Dreams offer a direct portal to the unconscious, and therefore to the shadow. They can act as a mirror, reflecting our repressed selves through symbols and narratives. Analyzing dreams can provide valuable insights into our inner workings. Similarly, our projections onto others, qualities we readily notice and react to in people around us, can be telltale signs of our shadow. What irritates or fascinates us about others may in fact be a reflection of the parts of ourselves we do not fully acknowledge. Recognizing and exploring these reactions can illuminate aspects of the shadow, paving the way for a more comprehensive self-understanding. Engaging with your shadow, a step-by-step process. Step 1. Acknowledgement. The first step in shadow work is acknowledging that you have a shadow. This means recognizing that there are parts of your personality that you've hidden away, aspects you're not proud of, or even positive attributes you haven't allowed yourself to express. The key here is to acknowledge these without judgment, understanding that everyone has a shadow and that it is a universal aspect of being human. Step 2. Exploration. After acknowledging your shadow, the next step is to explore these aspects more deeply. This involves reflecting on past experiences, emotional reactions, and triggers. One way to do this is through meditation or contemplative practices that allow you to observe your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. You may also explore your shadow through creative activities like art or writing, which can bring subconscious thoughts to the surface. Step 3. Acceptance. Acceptance involves making peace with the shadow aspects of your personality. It's about recognizing that these parts, no matter how uncomfortable, are a significant portion of who you are. This doesn't mean resigning to negative behaviors or impulses, but rather accepting their existence within you. Through acceptance, you can approach these traits with compassion and understanding, rather than shame or guilt. Step 4. Integration. Integration is the process of reconciling your shadow with your conscious self, allowing for a more authentic expression of your personality. This may involve changing behaviors, revising beliefs about yourself, or allowing yourself to express hidden talents and desires. It can also involve setting boundaries with others as a way to honor your entire being. Integration is a gradual process, requiring patience and practice in bringing your shadow aspects into your conscious life in a healthy and constructive way. Overcoming challenges in shadow work. One of the main challenges in shadow work is resistance, often stemming from fear or discomfort at facing less flattering aspects of oneself. This resistance can manifest as denial, rationalization, or outright avoidance. There's also the risk of over-identification with the shadow, leading to self-criticism or wallowing in negative feelings. To overcome these obstacles, it's essential to cultivate a non-judgmental attitude towards oneself. This can be supported by mindfulness practices that help maintain an observer stance, witnessing emotions and thoughts without being overwhelmed by them. Patience is vital, as is the understanding that progress in shadow work is not linear. When facing intense emotions or revelations, it's beneficial to have a support system, such as a therapist, trusted friend, or a shadow work group, where experiences and insights can be shared in a safe environment. Recognizing that these challenges are part of the journey can make them easier to navigate. Living with an integrated shadow. Individuation, a central concept in Jungian psychology, refers to the lifelong process of becoming fully oneself, achieving a sense of wholeness through integrating the unconscious with the conscious, including the shadow. This integration is ongoing, reflecting the dynamic nature of personal growth. By acknowledging and harmonizing with one's shadow, an individual can experience enhanced personal growth and creativity. This self-awareness fosters a fuller use of one's talents and abilities, contributing to a more authentic and vibrant life. An integrated shadow allows for a greater sense of personal freedom and the ability to navigate life's complexities with increased resilience and adaptability. Shadow work holds the transformative potential to unlock deeper levels of self-awareness and authentic expression. It is a courageous journey into the hidden corridors of the psyche, where one can reclaim disowned parts of oneself, leading to profound personal growth. By embracing this journey with patience and compassion, individuals can cultivate a more compassionate relationship with themselves and others. The process is not without its challenges, but the rewards of living a more integrated and authentic life are immeasurable. As we continue to evolve and uncover more layers of our being, the work of exploring our shadow remains a continuous path, rich with opportunities for personal discovery and transformation. If this journey of self-discovery resonates with you and you're ready to embrace all aspects of your being, join our community by subscribing. Don't forget to give a like if you found this video helpful, and share it with others who might also benefit from the transformative power of shadow work. Keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, your shadow is a gateway to your deepest self.